Sure do. I'll confirm him all right.
What up, boys? Welcome back. Gonna try another little quick stream here in the F-86. It's still free, so I'm gonna try to get a stream in while I have it for free. Again, this is a public server. It's the early Cold War server. There's P-47s, F-86s on the blue side, Focke-Wulf 190s, and MiG-15s on the other side, with tons of AI plans on both. The MiG-15 AI is like super OP. I mean, I can't. It's just impossible. There's no penalty for basically verticality when you're in a dogfight, so it's just almost impossible to get them. So I flew this yesterday, this particular server, and I don't know what setting that the AI are on, but they're pretty doable. So we're gonna go do a little patrol here. I've got two 120-gallon drop tanks, and these are the GAR 8, basically the precursor to the AIM 9, and they work pretty much the same way. The range might be a little shorter, not too bad. Cold and dark at Kabaleti. This is the battle for Yalu, the Yalu River in Korea. So we're basically going to take off from Kabaleti and fly north and just look for Migs up there to destroy. Let's go ahead and get some ground power. Oop, no, not you.
Chief, turn on the ground power.
Copy.
This is a public server, so
Ground power is now on.
humans can occupy red or blue 4, so maybe. The AI MiGs are pretty easy to tackle, but if someone jumps in, might get jumped by an actual pilot. That would be kind of cool. Alright, battery, switch this to starter. Go. Good start. That was easy. Park and brake. And the oxygen. This is what I was missing the other day.
Chief, turn off the ground power.
Copy.
Go ahead and put in the wingspan for the
Ground power is
MiG-15s.
now off.
And that's pretty much it. Transmit, receive. And IFF. I'm not going to put in the NDB frequency for Kabaleti. I can find my way back here pretty easy. And let's go ahead and set this to inboards, on, and jettison. I don't even think we need those, to be honest, but they look kind of cool. Speed brakes in. Throwing some flaps for takeoff, and we're pretty much good to go. Okay, there's some visible moisture here, so let's turn on the pitot heat too. Some anti-ice. So that's north. Those guys, seeing contrails, that's what we're looking for. I don't see, look at the map and see if those are F-86s or MiG-15s. So there's 3 F-86s directly to our north, somewhere up here. Do a climbing right turn. Actually, we'll set this to missile first.
Nice shooting.
Actually, that sound's going to get a little annoying. We'll wait. As far as I know, there's no AWACS or anything, so it's almost impossible to tell who's who unless I actually cheat and look at the F10 map. So we're going to have to sort that out. I see some contrails at 1 or 2 o'clock there. And the only F-86s that I can see are directly off the nose. These guys are probably pretty far out there, so let's go ahead and ditch these tanks. See ya. We're 18,000, passing 18,000. Are we contrailing yet? Let's take a look. Nope. Which means these guys are probably above the clouds. Oh boys. Contrails behind us now. Which may be MiG-15s. There's nothing blue behind us. Let's go have a look over here before somebody jumps us. Also, Caucasus works as a pretty good stand-in for Korea. I guess without a Korean map, it actually looks pretty decent. Mountains and cold as hell. It is so cold in Korea during the winter. Jesus. Oh, boys. Kind of trim it out here. We're at 20, coming up on 25,000. If they are this far south, I'd imagine our AAA at Kabuleti would take care of them. So we'll go back north towards the river and see if we can find them up there.
Splash.
Somebody got a MiG. So that river right there is the, I guess, the demarcation between North and South Korea, allegedly. The Yalu River. Not this guy up here. Some contrails, 2 o'clock, those friendlies. Yeah, if they're going south, yes, those are our F-86.
Go ahead, take it, and I'll cover you. All right, I'm going in now.
Yeah, well, where are these MiGs?
Okay, he's down, boy. You got him too.
So this is a weird thing. So for missiles, we choose left hand and right hand. So it'll do left then right, or if we keep it in the middle position, we'll just start with the right hand missile. I'm not sure if it'll shoot both of them if you don't. So we are now on the north side. I don't want to go too far in that direction. I don't particularly want to die to a MiG. I know that the MiG-15 AI is OP, but in this particular server, they're definitely doable. They're not AIM-9s, they're called GAR-8s. It's whatever the precursor was to the AIM-9. Works exactly the same way. The range is probably a bit shorter though. But yesterday I was trying to do 1v1 against a MiG-15 with... I started at Ace difficulty and it is super OP. I almost rage quit and freaking uninstalled DCS. I was so pissed. Yeah, something like that. Although, I mean, I haven't had an issue with them hitting the target. I haven't tried shooting it while the sun's behind the target, but maybe we'll have a look today. It's definitely easier than getting gun kills with this airplane. Where the F are they? Big juicy target sitting up here by myself, contrailing.
Sure do. I'll confirm him all right.
Yeah, the plan is to get use the missiles and then use the guns and then go RTB. It's definitely doable. It's more satisfying to get gun kills. If I can find one. I don't know where they're shooting these MiGs down. I haven't seen one up here, unless... not a contrail. Slow down.
Oh, Jesus.
Apparently once you get near Mach, where we're at, 0.95, the controls will lock up on you. I mean, I was basically doing it just there, 0.95, getting down to 0.9. Yeah, you can feel it stiffen up though, like the ailerons will stop working. You still have elevator authority, but your ailerons aren't going to be quite as effective. Climb back up and give it a go. I would imagine that that is probably, would be airplane dependent, you know what I mean? Like if a developer wanted to put it in, then they're probably good. Because look at the vapor clouds that you get from high AOA. Oh, there's some contrails over there. Those are ours? Wow, those are ours. Where the F are the MiGs? Yeah, this is obviously an old module. You can tell by the cockpit textures and stuff, but it looks and sounds pretty good. The external stuff is pretty solid. Look at that. Freaking tits. Obviously some of those guys are getting kills, I should just follow them. It is definitely, it makes you appreciate what these guys went through, because the plan form of the MiG-15 and the F-86 is almost identical from far away. I've definitely shot down a couple of F-86s trying to get MiG-15s. Feel real good about myself until you see the thing pop up. It's like F-86 destroyed.
Nice shooting.
Yeah, where? It does when you're close enough. But so, I mean, you're looking, think about it's the vertical stabilizer, because you've got the horizontal stabilizers are high mounted.
Oh, Jesus.
On the tail, it's basically, I mean, not exactly a T-tail, but it's different than the Sabre. But if you're looking at it from the top or the bottom, it looks almost identical, except for the empennage is a bit shorter on the MiG-15s. Yeah, dude, look at that. 0.92. Let's go into a dive and see if we can get it supersonic. Easy, Mach 1. But now, like, you lose tons of control effectiveness on the ailerons. Like, that's me, full deflection, right? Still a lot of elevator authority. And it's rolling by itself. Slow it down. It's a fun airplane, though. I got this, the free-to-play kind of stuff. I got this, and a couple of my friends got the MiG-15, so dogfighting those is pretty good. Much better than the AI, which is just makes me furious. Even in a dive. I thought about grabbing that too, but it's like I got so many of these planes installed now, and every one that you get, you've got to map all the controls and stuff. It's frustrating. I have not seen one freaking MiG. We still got him, baby. Might have been a little harder with the 2 drop tanks I had originally. Auto level? No, I got it trimmed. Kind of. So I think that's the dam, right? Yep. So I guess that's the fill-in for the chosen reservoir.
All right, there he goes. He's going down. You got him? All right, well, that's a good deal. Watch, we got 4 of them coming in here on at 7 o'clock. Hang on.
I'm gonna run out of fuel before I use any of my ammo. I don't even know where the ground targets are. I think they're around this river somewhere. Let's go F10 real quick. Do a low pass on them and see what, I don't know what's down there enemy wise. Red 4 is not on the F10 map. Let's go over to the north side of the river first. Landing in this thing's pretty easy. It is a forgiving, I mean, unless you're getting up to like Mach 1 or something, not landing wise, but it's forgiving otherwise. So this is early, it's supposed to be early 50s, like up to 1953. I don't think when did the MiG-21 go into service? I thought it wasn't until the 60s. Could be wrong, maybe late 50s. Oh Oh boys, we're in North Korea. Was it used in Korea? Well, the MiG-15 had a 30mm cannon as well. That's one of the frustrating things about when I was dogfighting with my friends. It's like, okay, I mean, they're pretty evenly matched, but when you get behind them, all you got are 650 cals. Like, if they get a lucky snapshot on you with a 30mm, you're kind of screwed.
You're Joe. I'll confirm him all right.
Oh, yeah, even better, 37mm. I mean, it's like a grenade launcher. It doesn't have very much range, but, oh, wait. Just saw a contrail over here. Yeah, boy. Oh, those are... Hell yeah, that's them. Looks like they're coming right for us. Are they? Finally. It's been the same thing too with the P-47. I downloaded that. My friend's got the Focke-Wulf 190. No, wait. I got the 109, the BF-109, and that has a 30mm too. Can't tell if they're coming at us or away from us. It does, but like I said, I mean, 60 is enough. You get that one lucky snapshot. Like sometimes if you're going head to head, I'll just throw a few rounds out there to see if I can land one. But if he does the same thing and they land one with a 30mm, you're gonna have a bad day. These guys are just going straight. Get in there behind them. For the 30mm, no way. 1400, it seemed like it basically looked like a Mark 19 to me. Oh boys. See ya. Splash. Where'd his friend go? There he is. Two MiGs. It only took us about 30 minutes. $1,400 is a really high rate of fire for 30mm. I still got guns. I mean, I can go land if you want.
Nice shooting.
Thank you. Alright. You're the boss. Switch that over to guns in case we get jumped.
Alright, there he goes. He's going down. You got him? Alright, well, that's a good deal. Wonder, we got 4 of them coming in here on at 7 o'clock. Hang on.
Yeah, it is a little weird where it's like, okay, yeah, you've only got 50 cals. As if it's a plinker. Wait. Might have some more guys over here. That's on the way. Two, I'm pretty sure those aren't friendly. Let me just double check. If there's 3 of them. Yeah, there's 3. Those are our F-86s. Alright, we'll go land.
Nice shooting.
Man, this thing, like, it has a lot of power, surprisingly. What the hell? swear I just saw something fly by us. It's a UFO. It's true, pretty high rate of fire on this thing though too. Or are you talking about modern, like the M61? Oh, the F-100. The Super Saber. So, is the 50 caliber? I don't think it's considered a cannon, is it? I thought that was a machine gun. Like a cannon to me would be anything above 20 millimeter. There you go, past 15 millimeter. Seriously, man, next time I just need to follow our F-86s. They're getting shot down. They're shooting Migs down. I can't even find the Migs. Well, I could descend faster, but I'm going to Cabaletti, which is like up there, so if I dove down to the ground, then I would just be scud running until I got there.
Oh, Jesus.
What are you guys doing up there? I do? No, I was saying, yes, I do, I know. I got them mapped. Let me put them out. There you go. Actually, I probably need to put those out here shortly. There's the runway. And we're still going 400 knots. F-18 is a pretty solid air brake. Tomcats is shit. Oh, also the F-15. The F-15 is pretty huge. F-16 is worthless. I'm trying to think of other air brakes. A-10s are pretty solid. Those are super efficient. to do a right 270 here. Still above 250. Slow down. Yeah, this thing's kind of slippery.
Oh, Jesus.
There we go. There's sub 200. Looks pretty cool. Trim. Whenever I'm hitting the trim button, that thing flashes at us. Feels like there's a bit of a crosswind here. I have no idea what the wind's doing. There's no... Whatever, man. Always trimming. Always trimming. If you're going to add wind into your server, please put wind socks on the runway. I mean, look at this crab. Let's get a little cross control here. Smooth. Flaps up. Aerodynamic braking. Yeah, well, I wish I knew what the wind was actually doing. There's no Ryanair landing, buddy. Get out of here.
Splash.
So you can choose the P-47, or see, it looks like the wind's coming from that direction, right? However, it felt like we had a crosswind from the left when we were landing. I don't know. Blue 4 has F-86s and P-47s. The other side has Fokker-Wulfs and MiG-15s. Throw a couple more missiles on here. We'll see if we can find somebody else. Did that the other day. I'm a champion of... Where's my nose wheel steering? Hello? It is. One good thing about this airplane is that when you're on the ground and you've got your landing gear and flaps out, it raises your cockpit position. And I wish the P-47 did that. It's really hard to taxi. Alright, let's... And these are GAR 8 Sidewinders.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Copy.
See, like, would it kill them to throw a windsock around the airport somewhere? What kind of airport is this? I am admittedly very bad at dive bombing in the P-47, but the rockets are easy
Refueling
enough.
complete.
I mean, I can get the bombs close, but being accurate with it is almost impossible, for understandable reasons. And the you have the P-47?
Rearming complete.
I wonder how those compare. I've never played IL-2, but War Thunder I played for a little while. Let's take off potentially with a tailwind. I have no idea. So I haven't done any bombing with it, but I know that it basically has an auto drop mode that you can use the nose radar to, I guess, kind of lock into a spot, and then it will drop the bombs for you at a predetermined point. I don't think he did. It does. It's not the kind of radar that you're thinking of. And I'll show you in a second once I get airborne here. Hold that center line.
Oh, Jesus.
Kind of. It's basically for helping slave the gyro to whatever the radar is picking up. So, we go external real quick. That little black spot above the top of the air intake is an optical radar. That thing. So basically what'll happen, if we can get within range, and I can't remember what the range is for the guns, I can hit an electrical cage button. So if you can see that the gyro will stop moving when I hit it, and it locks onto a target after 3 seconds, and then you let go, and then your pipper is going to track and lead what you need to point the plane for the guns to work. Hey, it gets the job done.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I mean, look, this was only basically in service for a few years during the Korean War, and it was obsolete after a couple. I mean, this is like super rudimentary stuff, but for what it did, I mean, it bested the Migs. It's kind of what it is. I mean, it helps slave the gyro, so Like I said, if we could find some MiGs to actually shoot, let's see some contrails over that way. Probably ours, yes. The one bad thing about dogfighting this against other humans, though, is the sootiness of the exhaust. You can see it from pretty far away. If you lose visual, it's like, alright, just look for the black cloud. Also works for ground attack, which is what I was saying about this not being so bad. I mean, I haven't done it, but apparently what you do, it's basically the same thing. You get the pipper pointed at a target, you hold the electrical cage, you hit the weapons release, and then you let go of the electrical cage, and then it will automatically drop for you at the same point if you've got it in auto mode, which is down there. So the bomb release switch right here, you can do manual release or auto release, and if you're in auto release, you can use that basically nose radar to do it for you. No, it doesn't. I mean, it's not. Not only that, there's an IFF on here, but I don't know. I mean, what that does at all, because there's no display that would show you.
Sure, Joe. I'll confirm him all right.
Yeah, I mean, it's about as rudimentary as you can come, and this is the very beginning of having an air-to-air type of radar, and it's literally just something to give you some extra information to use or employ your weapons. It's not, you know, it's not going to lock on for you or anything. And the range is super limited as well. I want to say 1,600 meters, that's probably roughly 2 kilometers. Or, I mean, 1.6. It can, yeah. But then that's something else that this ranging, or this is the wingspan, right? So depending on what your target is, I know that the wingspan of the MiG-15 is 33 feet, so it puts the size of the crosshair to that. So once the target is inside there and the wings are meeting those little hash marks on the side, then you're in quote-unquote shooting range. Yeah, and if that's the case, you can cage it so that it doesn't move. It just gives you basically a bore sight for the guns. I mean, I guess for it to be accurate, you need to be behind him, and you need to be within 1.6 kilometers. Oh, wait, what's that? I think they're F-86s. This is the F. And the F-86, I don't think, came into service until after World War II. Yeah, I don't think the Allies had any jets. It's pretty much only the Messerschmitt, the 262. Oh, I thought you said, I was remember that as F-86F. The F-6, the Wildcat, I didn't know that had a radar. Oh yeah, I forgot about the meteor. Those are some baddies. Jettison. Missiles. Go get them, boys. I did not know that. Are they coming at us again? Just to verify, there's nothing off our nose. Those are our enemy. .90-kilometer range, but what kind of information is it? Basically the same thing as this? And what was the practical applicability if pretty much the only thing that you have are 50 cal machine guns? Where did they go? Lost them, but I think there's two guys behind me. Below us. Unless that's them, they dove down, and let's see. F-86. What the hell? Got something out there. I don't know what it is. Let's see. I think that's an F-86 too. Surprised there's no Japanese aircraft in here with the World War II stuff. Like, why has no one made it 0 yet? I mean, I guess it depends. Like, I was really surprised at the P-47. The P-47 is really good. I didn't try the 109, but my friend has been playing that. He enjoys it too. So they obviously did a pretty decent job with that stuff. Who's getting shot down? Let's just go fly formation with our F-86 brethren.
Oh, Jesus.
Are you talking about jets or props?
Splash.
Surprisingly, quite a bit of complexity in the P-47 because it has a turbo supercharger, you know. Is that... Did we find a MiG? I can't tell if it has a high tail or not. I don't think it is. Is it? I'm pretty sure it's a MiG. Oh, it definitely is. Gun kill. I don't know if I can see him. You're contrailing right in my face, dude. And he's going super slow. Oh, we got him. Somebody else up there, is that an F-86? Maybe. I don't even know where I'm at. Looks like it.
I haven't got him, but go ahead, take it, and I'll cover you. All right, I'm going in now. Okay, he's down, but you got him too.
That's an F-86. Is he? Let's get some missiles going. That's MiG. See ya. Might have trashed that one. How did both of those miss? It is public server. Can't tell if I'm catching this guy or not. They either go super fast or super slow. Oh yeah, I think that is an F-86. Good thing I didn't kill him. Already did. No noob over here. Sorry, bud. Nothing personal. Form up with him. Hey, I figured it out before I killed him. Or hit him. What are we doing on fuel? We We are good. Only counts if you kill him. Where are we? I saw a contrail behind us. Are those? I don't think those are... Those may be Migs. This is what I'm talking about. It's hard to tell. Could be MiG, could be an F-86. That's an F-86. What about you? F-86. Smaller horizontal stabilizer too, so I guess that's one way to identify. I'll probably just RTB here. Although these guys are scrambling about something, so let's take a look. Mikoyan? See, it looks like a MiG to me. Oh, that is definitely a MiG. Let's get him. Are you serious? Guys, I suck. Oh shit. And we're on fire. And we lost our wings. And I guess my pilot's dead. Well, that was fun. True, it did look cold out there. To thank all of my squadron there for providing me some cover.
Jesus.
Alright, boys. That's gonna do it for me. Yoga Bogolo, thanks for hanging out, dude. I'm surprised there wasn't tumbling. No wings, vertical stabilizer, any of that kind of stuff. Alright, we'll see you later, boys. We love you. See you next time. Peace.